does the trick. I have to move on to making my turnip and cabbage fritter because that forms the base of the dish. I have never made it with cabbage and turnip because who buys turnips? Like, who does that? Sorry, I have strong feelings about turnips.
Flip over on that side. Spatchcock is frying. Most of my elements are done. I just need to bring it all together and balance out my turnip mash because it is very different to a potato. This competition is all about adapting and rolling with the punches. Something hasn't gone my way right now. This isn't a mash, it's more of a puree, but I can still make this work. It's not over.
Okay, my perfect okonomiyaki is crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. I've been checking it, keeping an eye on it. I flip it.
Yes, sir.
And it is beautifully golden brown and crusted on the outside.
It's just about tweaking now. Everything is pretty much there. Okonomiyaki sauce is reducing. I've made the mayonnaise. I've crisped up the chicken skin for crispy crispies on top. I've dehydrated the top of the turnips to make a seaweed powder. I just feel good. I just feel good today.
The pineapple and my spatchcock are still in the hibachi. I'm still gonna make my slaw. I gotta cook the wraps. I'm still gonna make a mayonnaise.
Harry.
Hello.
I've heard you're making a chicken wrap.
Yeah.
How is a chicken wrap enough for top 6 of MasterChef?
Well, it's about what's going in the wrap.
Clock is ticking, Harry.
Yeah, no, clock's ticking, for
And this
sure.
needs to be the best dish you've made so far in the competition.
Good luck, mate. Thanks, guys. So I'm just gonna have to start multitasking. I'm rolling out my tortillas, getting them onto the hot pan, and at the same time, I'm trying to shave this slaw with the mandolin and just get everything together. And the judges want this to be the best chicken wrap ever, and right now, I think maybe chicken wraps might not have been the best idea.
You gotta use everything in that mystery box or it does not count. 15 minutes to go.
Go, 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 go.
Well, I'm starting to sweat now, Haz.
Oh, yeah.
Done most of my elements. It's just really cooking now, finishing off with the cabbage leaves and that on the hibachi, just to bring it all together. I've blanched my cabbage leaves, so I've got them nice and tender so they're right to roll, and then I'll be right to roll by the sound of it.
I want to put a little bit of chicken, I want to put a couple of little strips of the pineapple, a little bit of the pickle on top, and I want to roll them nice and tight so they're firm, like a little spring roll. And then just got to put them through the skewering and finish them over the hibachi, just give them that little bit of a golden crisp. It's going to be, when it's all said and done, a couple of mouthfuls. That's all they're going to get. You want it to tingle their taste buds and finish with that beautiful, luscious sauce that just wants to make you go back to keep licking the bowl clean.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot to do. I've got a fritter in the works. I've got a chicken in the works. I've got my pineapple and Chinese celery salsaing. I'm now starting on my sour baby mandarin hollandaise.
All right, come on.
How I usually make hollandaise is with lemon juice and a bit of vinegar, and I get lemon zest in there. So to me, it makes perfect sense, and it's just the right way to introduce the mandarins into the dish without it like punching you in the face. You could bathe me in hollandaise. Give me a pool of hollandaise and I would just dive into it. I love it. It's buttery and it's one of my favorite things in the whole world. I'm feeling confident and in control. And before I can start plating, I just need to poach an egg.
Attention, attention, 7 minutes left to go.
It is hot. I've charred my cabbage and I currently am trying my pineapple now. And then I'm about to start on my baby and sour mandarin sauce with some galangal. And I'm gonna make like a savory dipping sauce to go with the chicken.
My ideal result of the spatchcock chicken would be that it's beautifully brown, beautifully charred from the sesame snap glaze.
I'm getting a really good char on it, which is what I want. I just really want to make sure I don't overcook it. If this chicken doesn't work things could just be bad. Everything would be bad. Honestly, if you want the truth, I don't really know what I'm doing right now because all these flavors are like, I just want some soy and some garlic. Whoa. Oh no, is it stuck? Oh God. Oh no, is it stuck? Oh God.
Yeah, things are a bit sticky right now. Definitely in a sticky situation.
Holy dooly.
It's really sticking to the grill, and I don't know what to do.
Well, this is gone great. Oh no. Whoa.
Where's the skin? Where's the
Careful
skin
with that,
gone?
you've only got one.
I know.
It looked like it's been stuck against the grill
Yeah, it did
because
get
the
stuck.
stickiness of the sugar.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna use this and then like cut it in half.
Remember, you only have one
Yeah.
and nothing else, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's your shot.
Nat, we're used to seeing you pretty in control, so you need to get back there and you need to
Yeah.
get back there fast.
Yeah.
Lot on the line.
Yeah.
The judges know exactly what they're looking at, and what they're looking at is disaster.
It's a little bit nerve-wracking, that's for sure.
4 minutes left, only 4 minutes to go.
Come on, 4 minutes!
You know, Harry,
Yes.
last week,
Yep.
sense of urgency was remarkable. What's happened today?
I'll try and pick up the pace. Yeah.
I need to make sure that every single element that I've developed in this cook gets to the finish line. My okonomiyaki is crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside. My barbecue sauce has that fruity, sticky sugariness to it. My mayonnaise is sour, sweet. My Chinese celery stem garnish is bitter. And my crispy chicken skin sprinkle needs to amplify the umami of my dish.
Everything's pretty much there.
I feel good about this one. I knew that everybody else would have picked chicken to hero, and I feel like I came up with an idea that nobody else did. I'm looking at my final dish, and I am feeling on cloud 9 today.
It's done like that.
That's done, yeah, man. Just got to bring it together. I'm pretty happy with how things are going. For my takeaway fried chicken, my pickled cabbage is done, my pineapple and mandarin chutney is done, my chicken's done. The turnip puree definitely changed throughout the cook. It's such a bland ingredient that I've added some sugar to it to essentially get that natural sweetness out of the turnips. I just hope I haven't added too much sugar and that it works with everything.
There's only a few minutes left on the clock, and I have to plate my dish.
Okay, everything together.
I put the spatchcock chicken down, and then I, beautifully make like these rose-shaped turnip pickles. Classic Nat thing to do. And then I put a Chinese celery top garnish on. It's probably the ugliest dish I've dished up, and I am worried because pressure test, it gets to people. Literally cracks people in half.
2 minutes left to go, please! Hurry up!
I am definitely a little bit concerned about the chicken for my fridge tray breakfast. I think I've done everything as much as I can to make it as juicy as possible, but here's hoping it's fine.
I just got to get my egg poached because we both know that I should not leave eggs for the last minute.
And I'm running out of time to poach this egg, but it has to be executed perfectly. Yeah, I'm nervous.
Oh, God. I've finally got enough wraps so that I can serve the judges something. My chicken's done, but I'm running out of time to do this mayonnaise.
Give it everything you've got in this last minute!
If I don't finish this mayonnaise and don't get it on the plate, then the dish has nothing to tie it together. The wrap needs something creamy and fatty to, make this the best chicken wrap ever. Ugh. Why didn't I do the mayonnaise earlier?
Oh, yes. When the judges taste these cabbage rolls, I want them to taste that beautiful succulent spatchcock with that sweetness of the pineapple, the saltiness and pickling of the turnips, and then just that Cantonese sort of sauce that should have all that beautiful flavours together. It should be a mouthful of goodness. But the sauce reduced so far down. I'm not sure how the sauce is going to go with these cabbage wraps. That's the only thing that I'm worried about today, to be honest with you.
That's it, everybody! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop!
Well done, bro.
Sorry.
Come in.
Good job. Well done.
Oh, man.
We are super excited to see what you did with all the ingredients in my everything mystery box. I hope you cooked your hearts out because the top dish today gets a $5,000 Harvey Norman voucher.
Fantastic.
Let's go, Mimi. We're ready to taste everything. My goal today was to stand out by heroing the vegetables. It looks pretty tasty to me. I hope the judges like it.
This is my take on okonomiyaki. I reckon we dig in.
Mimi, this is fantastic. You've managed to combine sliced cabbage, turnips, eggs, stock into this combining, which is actually very tasty. There's the right texture, there's a crunchiness outside, a softness. It's delicious. You've managed to create a symphony by using 9 different instruments, and you've done that so well. So well done to you.
Mimi, I think you very successfully managed to replicate the elements that we know goes with a okonomiyaki. So you've got this little sweet emulsion, which is like the Japanese barbecue sauce, and then your mayo. Brilliant job on that.
Thank you.
Your beauty is being able to manipulate ingredients into the 5 tastes. That is a skill, and that is a skill like no one else has in this room. So keep that.
Thank you, guys.
Savindri, you're next.
Oh, God.
I'm definitely concerned about the egg and the chicken, so that's playing at the back of my mind. Please don't let me go into another pressure test, please.
Sav, tell us what you've made.
I made what I'm calling my fridge raid breakfast. Turnip and cabbage fritter with pulled chicken, a salsa, and I've used a sour baby mandarin for my hollandaise with a poached egg on top.
All right, let's try the dish.
Hello. Egg camp.
You know, it's a poached egg. It looks jiggly and perfectly gooey, but I don't completely know how it's cooked. So, fingers crossed.
Oh, it's under as.
Oh.
The egg is definitely undercooked.
The white's still
The white
really
is still
runny.
really runny.
Sav, I love the pineapple salsa. You can taste that fresh pineapple. You can taste that Chinese celery. I love the hollandaise. The mandarin in that is perfect. The amount of acidity that you've added with that is fantastic. I think where it goes a bit wrong is obviously the egg is under.
Yep.
And the chicken, it's overcooked.
Yep.
The spatchcock, it is tough.
Yep.
It's a young bird. It's fresh. It's the best of the best. You boiled it. Never boil any meat anyway to start.
Positives are, for me, I think you've really balanced the flavours of those 9 ingredients in the mystery box well. I can definitely get the cabbage in that fritter. You definitely get Szechuan. You definitely get the pineapple and Chinese celery. And then you get a hint of the baby mandarin from the hollandaise. Thanks, Sav.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next up with the everything box, Nat.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nat. Okay, what do you made?
I made a char-grilled spatchcock chicken with a sesame snap glaze, a Szechuan pepper baby sour mandarin sauce with char-grilled cabbage and char-grilled pineapple, and pickled turnips as well.
Nat, tough day to have a hard cook on the mystery box because it is very unforgiving.
Yeah.
The chicken, for me, it was a little bit haphazard. You know, it could have had a beautiful, even coating of char and glaze on it, but you'll learn from that. You can literally taste every single ingredient in the box. The chicken reacting with the sweetness of the cabbage versus the bitterness of both the galangal and the baby mandarin. Then you just get a bit of fruit and hum from the Szechuan pepper. And then a little bit of sourness from that pineapple. The thing that you've relied on is being able to balance. And that is essentially what the everything box is all about. So well done, mate.
The flavours are playing together really nicely. So even though the fruit didn't have that sweetness, the cabbage is actually super sweet. All the natural sugars and juices have come out of that cabbage when you've grilled it, so that's offsetting the sourness. The chicken itself, for me, I found it definitely hasn't been cooked evenly. It didn't retain its juiciness, so not 100% on the cook, but in terms of flavour, that could be one of the most balanced dishes we see today.
Thanks, Nat.
Dash.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Hello.
Dash, can you tell us what the name of your dish is?
It's fried spatchcock with a pineapple and sour mandarin chutney, turnip puree, and pickled cabbage.
All right, let's do it.
Dash, mate, there's some good cooking here, I'm not gonna lie. That pineapple and sour mandarin relish, it's got that sweet, sour, bitter number to it. It goes really well with the pickled cabbage, and I never thought I'd say this, the turnip puree. You've cooked the chicken really well. There's some good cooking here, but it does feel like you are made to use everything in the box. I think that will be the thing, and it probably depends on what's behind you, whether it keeps you safe in the top 3 or not safe in the bottom 3.
Dash,
Chef.
these bloody turnips. You've worked so hard, you tried, then it was supposed to be a mash. and then it become a puree. And it's too sweet for me.
Yeah.
Your fried spatchcock is really tasty. I think it does have that sort of subtle round sweetness to the batter, which does make it quite moreish. But the turnip might have been the best opportunity for you to inject some more acidity and astringency into the dish. When you think of Korean fried chicken, they always serve it with that pickled daikon on the side.
Wow.
And maybe just something like that could have worked.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Dad.
Thank you, Dash.
Guys.
Thank you. Thanks, bro. Good job, bro. There we go. Righto, Harry, let's